And we see the Pacers ready to get to work. 2K Sports here to present you the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. It's Game 4, and one that could go down in the books. Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Glad you could join us. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Indiana Pacers. When you look at Indiana, a critical juncture in the series for them, even though they lead the series 2-1. A win or a loss tonight can have a dramatic effect on the outcome of this series.
Yeah, it's a huge game. I mean, every game in the playoffs is big, Kevin, but this one just feels big from an emotional standpoint.
Yo, what is going on, people? We are back with Game 4 of the second round. This is a big game. Go ahead and let me get that. Put that reverse dunk down. This is a big game, man. This is definitely a series changer. Like, if we win, it's tied up at 2. Hold on, Cash Money. It's tied up at 2, man. We still got 2 games left at our house. If we lose, we're down 3-1 in a position where we need to win 3 straight games. It's a big game. And I mean, I don't. We've been playing kind of up and down, but you know, I'd rather not put us in a position where we have to play with our backs against the wall. Uh-oh, he left me open. Toasty! Already. We hot, though. We hot. Cooking even. Look, they're double teaming me already, man. It's not even that far into the first. They already sending the double team. They know what happened last game. They remember. They seen plenty of film on NBA TV, on ESPN. You know how to guard me. Not ESPN2. I'm never on ESPN2. I'm too big for ESPN2. But I tell you what, I'll take this jumper and knock that one in. And definitely coming out early, man. We definitely came out pretty strong to start the game. Well, I came out pretty strong, but we gave it this offensive rebound, the Pendergraph of all people. Gerald Green gets a wide open 3. I'm telling you, that dude Gerald Green, man, he's somehow got to be related to, hold on, Cash Money, got to be somehow related or infused with Jordan's DNA, because the dude is amazing. And hold a crossbar. Oh! My goodness. Look at the replay. 89 dunking 10. Look at me just fade on him. Let me just fade into the background on him, dog. Play some good defense there. Force the miss. We taking off. See my boy Thad on the wing, man. And one thing I love about that dude, he runs the floor with me. I mean, it's just comfort in knowing I got a dude running the floor with me that can finish at the rim, knock down the mid range. Like he gives you a lot of different options, man, on that fast break. Play some good defense. Get the ball back. Just give me the rock. Let me go to work. Get off me, son. I'll go ahead and hit him with a little cheese up and under. Go ahead and knock that one in, man. 20 points already. Perfect from the field. Try to bait him into the pass. He throws it. For some reason, I jump straight up when the pass is to my right. I don't know why. But, you know, I did it because, you know, I was Jedi mind tricking him or something. I don't know.
Leading by 5. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play. Now, presented by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. This is 2K Sports. A good one in progress for the 76ers. They're looking for a win in this series to tie it up 2 games apiece. Big Red having no trouble against the Pacers. We're at halftime and still he hasn't missed a shot. It's been a pure shooting exhibition. And slugging it out so far, the Indiana Pacers. They've done a great job executing their offense. They've been avoiding sloppy mistakes. David West really playing effortlessly. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now let's head on back out to...
Alright, so halftime is over. This is game time. And I don't know what happened there. I got double teamed. Tried to hit Drew Holiday running straight down the middle. And so instead of staying in the middle, he decides to cut down to the corner where all the defense is. I don't understand it, but you know, I'm not him, so I don't really know. But I'll tell you one thing, Cash Money, I'll take those all day. And definitely, I mean, coming out the half, man, my teammates, played really well coming out the half. Like, as far as offense goes. Defense, not so much. But, I don't know, the Pacers, they adjusted. They ran a couple, some different things on defense that we really not necessarily hadn't seen yet. See Drew Holiday finally shooting the ball. But they ran their sets pretty well, man. We're getting people open. Go ahead and hit them with a little up and under cheese. I mean, not up and under, but Euro step. What was I talking about? Yeah. Like this dude, Orlando Johnson. I don't know what his shooting numbers are like. I haven't looked at him. But dude was putting in buckets. And I don't really like that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cross him over at half court. Don't play full court defense on me. I'm just going to cheese you coast to coast, man. So I'm just going to cheese you. Forced to take a bad shot because none of my teammates wanted to shoot the ball. And it just turned out like, I was shooting perfect in that first half. But, pretty much, I started missing some shots. I'd miss some shots eventually. It's going to happen. Good D by Andrew Bonham right there. But it turned out whenever I missed a shot, like that was pretty much the computer's opportunity to take the ball and go coast to coast with it. And I don't understand how they go coast to coast as I, play bad defense. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was trying to go for a rebound or contest the shot. So I tell Drew Holiday, give me the rock because I'm pissed off. Give me the ball. And what do I see? Toasty! But toasty, dog. We hot again. Just balling out here, dog. Cash money on all that. But no, give me that rebound. We running coast to coast, man. I see my boy over there, but I'm taking it myself. Being selfish right now. Try to hit him with a little cheese, but like I said, whenever I missed a shot, that's when they got out on the break and they ran straight up and down the floor. I don't know why they don't do that on my teammates' shots when they miss, but whenever I missed, they was taking that thing coast to coast. So I'm like, all right, it's my turn. Go ahead and put one down my damn self. But this was a really close game. As that he hits this and one here, he does hit the free throw to tie the game up. This was a really good game down the stretch. For some reason, Danny Granger gets left wide open. He's probably the last person I'd want to be left wide open on this team. Him and Gerald Green, obviously. But we need to go ahead and, we need a scorer, really, just to try to get back into this game. We don't want to give them too much momentum, too much of a lead. And I'm getting a crossbreaker, an ankle breaker. Then I get swatted at the rim by Roy Hibbert. It's probably the only defensive play he's made this game. And he chooses the perfect time to make it. And then he goes ahead and puts his team back up by 2. So, we need some points. Look at Mr. Bonham under the rim by himself. Says Roy Hibbert, excuse me, let me get that and one over your bitch ass. I don't know why he had to call him that. But, Bonham's real disrespectful. And then I'm going to go ahead and disrespect him a little more with a little dunk action. But, up by 2. Couple seconds left, man, real late. And we get a jump ball forced. Now, I'm not too familiar with jump balls, but I know one thing. The computer usually uses that time to run some bullshit. And that was pretty bad defense by me because it was just bad play recognition. Because even if the ball does go into the backcourt, if they get it, that just puts them in a bad position to get the shot off. So there was really no reason for me to run up and try to get the ball or anything, try to race him to the ball. I should have just stayed back and played defense. But I tell you one thing, I'm going to dunk on his ass. Put that one in. We in OT, and this possession right here scared the hell out of me. Because they had 2 wide open looks, Paul George, Danny Granger, and they missed both of them. And this quarter was all about, give me that, and then he misses that one. This overtime was all about defense, man. We locked these dudes down. Chains, shackles, get that out of here, man. You ain't getting that. All that. Everything. And, it was really good to see my team play this way, knowing that we can put the defense on when we need to. Go ahead and let me get this finger roll action. Bonham goes in and cleans that mess up for me. and pretty much, I mean, they did start fouling us. They hit a couple shots, but they were never really going to come back in this game. Coach appreciates my effort. He tells me to go ahead and sit down and watch the rest of the game. Even though it's only 7 seconds, I'll take any break that I can if Coach is going to give it to me, because he never gives me a break. And we go ahead and we tie this thing up 2 apiece, man, going back home. So definitely a really good performance. This is a really good team performance. Even though I led the way with all them points, my team played a lot better than they did in Game 3. And we going back home for Game 5 tied up. Definitely, it's been a good week of videos. Thank you for anybody who watched, anybody who's commented. I will be back soon with some more of this 2K, but I'm out. Peace.
This series is all tied up, and you guys are about to travel back home for Game 5. How important is it going to be to win that one, knowing you're back here for Game 6?
This is going to be the biggest game we've played so far this season, period. You never want to get behind 3-2 in a series needing to win the next game on the road. So we completely understand what we got to do in Game 5. It's been an intense series already, but I know each and every one of the guys on this team wants to win the championship at all costs. And the next step in doing that is getting the job done in the next game. So we're focused on that first and foremost. And I know Coach is going to do what he needs to do to make sure we're ready.